My name is Sean Brown, and I'm the program director for TE Rochester. Coming up, you'll see former youth organizers like Ayana continuing to use their voice and power to lead change well after their teen years and remain rooted in the work TE spreads in the community. You'll hear eloquent stories from former youth organizers about their personal journey with teen empowerment through the years. Unfortunately, we can't share all their voices, but please enjoy a selection of testimonials from a few. Thank you.
Hi, you guys. My name is Ayana, and I'm a former youth organizer at Teen Empowerment. I worked at Teen Empowerment from 2014 to 2015, and then also last year I was an associate program coordinator for the summer program for the Youth History Ambassadors. Today I have prepared a poem to recite to you guys, and it's called Dear TE, and it goes a little something like this. Dear TE, thank you for believing in me. To see the young lady that I at first didn't see. To lift up these broken, heavy concrete pieces identified as me that others couldn't reach. An organization that wrapped their arms around a girl who had no dad, deciding that my future was priceless and incomparable. Making my life less stressful and bearable. Giving constructive feedback when my blocks of motivation and hope fell down, making sure that they were restacked. Support that wasn't prepackaged, it was raw, it was fresh like unprocessed food. Feeding positivity into my brooding mood, helping me build my own platform on which I stood. Advocating for this young black teen from the hood. 6 to 7 years later, y'all still check in to make sure that I'm good. Dear TE, shout out to the TE team for creating a space to be able to sow these young seeds. You're now looking at a rose that grew from those cracks on Genesee Street. And on May 11, 2019, I graduated with 2 degrees from RIT. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. I absolutely love the luncheons that we do each year. This year is definitely a new experience for everybody. So I appreciate everybody showing up for our first virtual luncheon. Don't get to see everybody in person, but that's all right. I will catch you guys on the next one. So yeah, let's get into it.
TE is the place where I felt understood and heard. TE is the place that gave my voice power and courage. TE is the meeting ground for change,
where we can make a real impact for people who look like us and who live like us.
This means that it brings back the strength to our youth to give them the opportunities that we need to be strong and to make a difference.
When I first got here, I was never speaking up for myself. I just let what happened. Now I speak my mind. I speak up for what I want and what I demand and what I know is right and what I know is wrong.
Hello, Teen Empowerment family. I hope you guys are enjoying the 2020 luncheon. My name is Jayla, and this is my husband.
Hi, my name's AJ. Hi, everybody.
Hey, we have been a part of Teen Empowerment since, I want to say, 2012. We were former youth organizers. And if I had to describe Teen Empowerment in 6 words,
would be direct, effective, profound, vital, long-term, and unavoidable.
Justice and equity, I'd say righteous, active, honorable, change, justified, and fearless.
At TE, we encourage verbal arts as a form of expression. With that being said, words that describe how TE has impacted me personally include culture, knowledge, love, growth, compassion.
It made me stronger, wiser, more independent, sympathetic, hopeful, and courageous.
It means to me family. It means home. I know I can come here, comfort. I'm around people that love me, that are there for me and want me to succeed in life.
Freedom, safe haven, love and care.
I want to give a special shout out to the staff members at Teen Empowerment over on Genesee and Arnett. They've saved me from myself on multiple occasions, and they've also invested a lot of time and effort into me graduating with the class of 2020. So thank you guys.
My voice was heard throughout many events, throughout many protests, throughout many rallies, throughout many peaceful marches. So without teen empowerment, I feel like my voice, the community's voice, the city's voice will not have been heard.
Teen empowerment means teens that have been given the power to make a positive impact on our peers and in the community.
It was a place where I was able to grow and be inspired by a lot of different people's stories and their lives as well as my own, and a place where I could express myself.
If life is feeling like there's systems that are crushing you down, I have the opportunity, I have the voice, I have the power to be able to make positive change.
It gives us a chance to express how we feel and actually do something about it.
I'm motivated, made my community better. We did it for 2 years straight, and we continue doing it now.
It means a lot. Teen empowerment is a movement. It's a really powerful movement. To be that example, to give the youth the power, to encourage them to be that example for the rest of the world.
TE is a safe space to talk about trauma and then explore ways to heal from your trauma.
I would like to thank Teen Empowerment for giving me a voice in the justice system and at the same time keeping me out of the justice system. I would like to thank Teen Empowerment for giving me a voice in the streets, but also keeping me out of the streets.
Gives me power to speak, gives me motivation, because sometimes some people are scared to speak about what is really going on, what they face in this community, what we face as Black people now. Teen empowerment is the voice and the power of the community.
I know a lot of jobs say, hey, we're a family, but I've never felt a closeness and connection with any job I've ever had before or since Teen Empowerment like I did on Genesee Street.